Ashley Furniture. So I ordered a bedroom set for my daughter's room so it could be here for Christmas. And she can come home from college, from Christmas break, and have a nice new bedroom set. I ordered it on November 25th. Then they called me 2 days later and scheduled a delivery date, which the delivery date was for December 11th, which is today, from November 25th. Because today, December 11th, was the only date that they had available from the day of my purchase. They that busy. They that big of a company that they got that much business going on. So, I get a notification that there was a transaction that was declined in the same amount of that was already being held on my card from Ashley Furniture. And that happened like December 2nd or so. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That happened around December 5th. So I called them up, the finance department, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are you trying to authorize my card again for the same amount that's already being authorized? I understand that you haven't fully taken that amount yet, but you do know it's still on hold on my card though. So the finance lady named Sarah, who apparently is the only one that works in finance every time I happen to call. Just yesterday, she was the only one in the whole entire building, she said, that worked in finance. So Ashley Furniture is such a big business that y'all only got one person working on a Saturday, which is your busiest day in finance. That's my first point. Secondly, this is what Ashley Furniture's policy is, y'all. They decide that if there is not a delivery that comes through to their system to finalize that payment in 6 business days, then they void your transaction on their side, even though it could still very well be on hold on your side a couple of days later. And then 2 to 3 business days later, they reauthorize that transaction without your knowledge. They don't send you a freaking email. They don't give you a call. They don't do nothing. They just go ahead and start reauthorizing stuff without your permission. I ain't rich. Like, that other $500 I needed for other stuff. Boy, girl, I was tight. I said, so y'all got this policy in place. It's not written anywhere in the small print, in the fine print. You don't let nobody know. All the times I've spoken to Ashley Furniture from November 25th to December 5th, y'all never bothered to tell me that there was a policy in place that my card is going to be voided, that the transaction is going to be voided on my card. Y'all going to try to reauthorize it. Y'all never bothered to find out. First of all, the policy is stupid because the average time it takes any card or bank to take something off of hold once there's a void is about 5 business days. That is the average minimum time that a normal financial institution would take to take something off of hold. So y'all policy of 2 to 3 business days is bogus. Okay? Freaking bogus. If you was doing business right, Ashley, you would have made your policy to be the same 6 business days that you freaking waited for me to have a freaking delivery. And what does that mean anyway? Why don't the finance department communicate with the delivery department and say, hey, can you confirm that there is a delivery date in place? That way we won't do this void on this transaction in 6 days? Doesn't that make more sense? I can see if someone made an order, but they never scheduled a delivery. Then go ahead, void the transaction, but don't reauthorize it neither until you get a finite delivery date. Oh my God, I'm so irritated. So, because my card declined when they tried to reauthorize a transaction that was already being authorized in the first place, that was never taken off of hold on my side, they put my order on hold and cancel my delivery date for today, which I just found out yesterday after being on the phone with them on hold multiple times for 40 minutes, multiple times by multiple people, by multiple departments. all day long. I literally was on the phone with her from 8 o'clock in the freaking morning until about 5 o'clock in the freaking evening. Back and forth on the freaking phone. Finally, this girl named Manny was the only one who was able to help me. And she was in the local scheduling of the delivery departments. And she was able to tell me, you know what, your thing is on hold because of what they did with that void. And I'm just going to have to reschedule you for a delivery date. Simple as that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I do not think I will be using Ashley Furniture Direct anymore. I know it's because it's coming straight from their warehouse and it's like a couple of $100 cheaper. But I'm going to say this. It's either die from high blood pressure and not even be able to enjoy the furniture that you freaking bought in the first place, or pay an extra couple of $100 and go to the local freaking furniture store down the street that also sells Ashley Furniture. My bedroom set that I got, that I financed from the local store, is an Ashley Furniture bedroom set. Yes, I paid a few $100 more for it, but guess what? It was no freaking hassle. The stuff came when it was supposed to have came. They took my payment when it was supposed to have taken my payment, and I had no freaking problems till this freaking day. So, it's your choice. You keep buying from Ashley Furniture online, catch a heart attack, or get high blood pressure and die from their aggravation because they have a horrible communication system. They have a horrible finance department, which is Sarah, and they don't know how to do business, even though they get a lot of business. Or spend a few extra dollars and get a decent situation going on. Not my choice. Your choice. I made my choice. I'm not into having heart attacks and high blood pressure. That's against my religion. Deuces on that. Deuces to freaking Ashley Furniture. Y'all better send my freaking furniture on the day that it was supposed to be sent for my second time around now. If I have another issue with this time around, I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna let it. Deuces on that note. Thank y'all for listening and for watching all my rants. Much love. Ow. Rosetta Rants. I'm in the building.